Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Rundown, your home for entertainment news and reviews by fans for fans. I'm your host, Chris Fagan, and it's Friday the 13th, and that's actually was kind of fitting that bad luck and the wrong thing would jump up on the screen because it's one of those days right here on a Friday on The Rundown, guys. Thanks for joining us. I'm gonna be laughing about that in a second. I kind of spoiled what we were gonna be doing today, but let me power through. Guys, remember, we're here live. We're on TikTok live. We're on live on YouTube. And if you don't want to catch us live, or if you can't watch us live, you can always check out our podcast. You can follow us on your favorite podcast of choice and give us a little follow out there as well. And don't forget, you can also call us at 281-406-1993 if you want to share a topic and you want to hear your voice live on the show. You can also become a member, and you can listen to yourself talk to us through Zoom. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, follow us on all the socials, all that good stuff, blah, 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 blah. All right, I'm going to have to just get all that stuff out the way. I was talking about this yesterday, how I'm the kind of guy who gets mad at himself whenever I make any slight little mistake. So, powering through. Joining me tonight on The Rundown, introducing first, let me make sure the camera's working. There we go. My second favorite director named Kevin. Kevin, the director, what's going on, buddy?
Not much. Just enjoying Friday the 13th. Already did my selfie with Jason from New York Comic Con a couple of years ago. In fact, New York Comic Con's happening right now. Kind of bummed I'm missing it because one of my friends is dressing up like Mortal Kombat Melina, and it's the last time she's dressing up like that. I'm like,
damn, you blew it. You blew it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Blew it. Also joining us, speaking of Jason, Tyler.
Just kidding, it's just me.
That was like a big, oh my God, Tyler, put the mask back on. And let me see if I can make this work. The real Jason is actually here. You might not hear too much from him. He's coming to us live here from Crystal Lake. It's, you can tilt it down a little bit. Yeah, we go, get that reflection off of it. It says, hi, happy Friday the 13th from T3 Medias. Oh, that's nice. All right, from Jason Voorhees, live from Camp Crystal Lake. Tyler, I'm going to need you and Kevin to keep an eye on him and make sure that, keep me safe. Remember, the black guy always dies first. Come on, don't let that happen. Don't let me down. All right, guys.
I mean, we're living in the 2020s now. We're living in the Jordan Peele era where black guys survives nowadays.
No, we're not. No. We're always the first ones to die. I like, never mind. I was going to say something stupid. Well, let's get into the first topic. We're gonna do a normal show. It's gonna be kind of different. We're gonna make this a Friday the 13th themed type of. Let me switch that. Yeah, make it a Friday the 13th themed type of episode. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is let us know. I forgot to throw it to you. What's the first topic of the
epic fails by people who are having a worse day than you?
Epic. Okay, so. In the theme of Friday the 13th, epic fails from people who are having a worse day than you. So bad luck. We're going to talk a little bit about bad luck situations for Friday the 13th. And, I can't do it from your perspective, can I? I have to actually pull it up, don't I? Once again, I'm forgetting to set the board up. My bad, guys. Here we go. So now they can see it.
All right, here we go.
There we go. So I was going to read this out loud, but I was going to spend too much time on this. Let me zoom in on it. I didn't know it was going to be that small. That's what she said. I said it first, so before Tyler said it. I'm not going to do all 40 as well either. Just epic fails by people who are having a worse day than you. Some Friday the 13th themed memes. At number 1, nothing but trouble. Not only have I have countless issues getting plates for a truck that is nothing but trouble, when I finally get the plates, they say 8 dicks 24/7.
Oh my God.
If that's a dude, he's going to be getting a lot of really great calls. Be like, hey, I like your license plate, and is it true?
What if that was yours? If that was
it would be like the ass man. Be like, I am not the ass man.
Yeah.
From Seinfeld, and no.
Immediately taking it, trying to get it.
That's not.
Or would you embrace it?
I would request some new. Request some new vanity plates or something. I would feel more comfortable being the ass man. At least that I can have fun with.
What about you, Tyler? What do you think about this one?
I love it. I think you just have to own it at that point.
That's a
Can
good.
you imagine how many girls would be getting sexually harassed just like
Oh,
they're following you home for sure.
it'd be horrible. It'd be horrible. Jason saying, my bad luck. My final girls.
My bad luck. Final girls make it.
Oh my God.
Oh, I get it. Oh, it took me a second to figure that out. Oh, okay. Yeah,
The final girls always make it. They're the final girls.
Yeah, they're the final girls. Yeah, by definition.
Yeah.
Because they're good girls.
Let's see. Number 2, wholesome but still. Me and my man live an hour apart, and I just tried to pop up on him, and he just tried to pop up on me. So now we're at each other's house looking stupid.
It could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse. Like, what's a worse scenario than that?
What if you popped up on him and found something you didn't want to see?
That's like, let's say, like, you know, she went over his house and find her, you know, his mistress, and he went over to her house to find her, you know, sugar daddy, and be like, the heck is this shit right here?
or what always used to happen to me back in the day, my single dating times, going like, it's a far drive, almost there, maybe like 5 minutes away, and then you get that phone call saying, nope, not tonight. No, you have to drive all the way back home, filled up and frustrated. I'll just put it that way. I won't get too graphic about it. Any what's a scenario for Jason? What do you think? What would be a good scenario for him? That bad luck, besides the final girl situation. Getting all the way to the house, you're hearing them having sex in the house. You go in and what? There's nobody there. What's the scenario?
What would be the worst thing that you would see there? You know, like, imagine you driving over to someone that you like, you know, and they want you to come over, and they're not there. What was the worst thing that you would see, you know, aside from seeing that?
Freddy Krueger walks in and it's Freddy. Like, thought you had a friend, didn't you? Or something like that.
Freddy catfishes Jason.
Oh, there's your sequel.
Yeah.
There's your sequel. Freddy catfishes Jason. That'd be funny as hell.
Another killer gets them.
Oh yeah,
which happened to him in Freddy versus Jason.
Except he was the other killer.
Yeah, he was the other killer. Yeah. Oh, I love that scene. She was mine. Jealous much? Man, Freddy was thirsty in that one though. But
He's always thirsty.
Let's see. Thank you, Facebook. Gary, 0 friends wish you a happy birthday.
That is so sad.
Damn.
That is so sad. It's like that one character from South Park, you know, the one that had like 0 friends and everything.
Was it Butters?
No, it wasn't Butters. It was some sad-looking guy,
yeah,
or whatever. And then after Stan beat the Facebook profile on a Tron-like level, he ended up having all of his friends, and he's like, yeah. And I'm just like,
I don't remember that episode.
Man, that would suck not to get a happy birthday from anyone.
And then for Facebook to remind you.
Yeah. Remember, nobody loves you.
I can think of something worse. Forgetting, you know, your significant other's anniversary, like, you know, because I remember this like episode of Modern Family's like, hey, can you get the light? It was like, okay, hang on, 5, 4, 3, 2. You forgot our anniversary. Good night.
Oh, I remember that one.
And the guy's
I remember that episode. Yeah, let me see. What was I gonna? Oh, actually, let me see if I can fix this real quick. I noticed something, and I know since I'm such a dork about this kind of stuff, I'm gonna get mad if I don't fix that. Thank you. Center of attention. There you go.
She's the center of the universe.
Two more. Stolen porch. Let's see. Head honcho says, someone stole my fucking porch. I opened my door and fell. You can't have shit in Detroit. I don't know. Bad luck or just bad neighbors, man. I mean,
you won't get any religious people trying to sell you on their religion or whatever. Yeah. I think that's a plus.
I mean, there you go.
I mean, if anything, be like,
see good and bad.
Can you let us in? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought the Lord raised you up in situations like this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Good luck, Jason, trying to get into this house. Yeah. He's like, yeah. He's like, ha ha, motherfucker. Last one, number 5. A bird flew in my window, shit on my laptop, and decided to die right in front of me. How's your day going? Jeez, even showed the bird.
Do we have to see the dead bird?
But that's August the 14th, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
It was sitting there like, jeez.
I hate birds so freaking much.
Shit on the laptop too.
You did? Oh, there's the shit.
What? Okay.
That bird really had it out for that dude.
What if there was something worse on that laptop that scared the shit out of that bird? Literally.
Oh, you mean evidence? Yeah, good call. There you go.
Maybe he saw the person with the license plate. You know, I ate dicks, and what he had on his laptop.
Like, look at you. But hey, there's a lot of people out there having a worse day than you guys. Guys, if you're in the live chat, if you're watching this live, or if you're catching this after we've streamed, let us know your bad luck Friday the 13th type of moment, the worst thing that's happened to you. And maybe we'll talk about it later on the show or in an upcoming We Got Your Mail episode. All right, moving on. What is the next topic for today?
I'll let you take this one.
Okay. It's my favorite.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's time. TNT.
It is time for the best tits in terror moments from Friday the 13th movies.
All right. We're going to do a quick rundown for in the theme of the tits in terror. I have to make sure I remembered that part. Okay. So this is the segment that we talk about our favorite kill scenes or scenes in horror that involve a little extra skin, so that's, because that's what I like it. So, and since this is Friday the 13th, we have a quick rundown of 6 that made the list and a honorable mention. We'll bring it up later. So what's the first one on the list?
The first one is from Friday the 13th, A New Beginning, with Deborah Sue laying perfectly nude in the sun, has her life ended with garden shears and are injected into her face.
Let me make sure the horror music is playing in the background while we talk about that. That's number 1. All right, what's number 2? You want to take it?
We have to appreciate the tits.
I mean, those were some grade A boobs.
Oh,
what did you think, Jason?
Hang on, Jason's got.
There we go. It's on you.
To the camera.
Yeah. Best bad luck comment wins a prize giveaway. Okay, there you go. All right, yeah. For that, yeah, that's a good idea for the contest. Best bad luck comment wins the prize. We're gonna do a giveaway. All right, good one. All right, Jason's being real nice today. Unlike other days when we're just trying to, punch people's heads off. All right. Yeah, those are the nicest boobs.
He definitely knows how to get ahead in life.
What was the next one?
Friday the 13th, part 2. Shortly after making love with Jeff, Sandra notices Jason Voorhees enters the room, wielding Ted's spear. Before she can warn Jeff, who is on top of her, Sandra is killed and Jason drives the spear through Jeff and her body in the bed and into the floor.
That was one of the most creative ones. I think that kill was like it followed the textbook rules. You show skin, you have having sex. So they were right there in the middle of it. I was surprised when I was going through this list how many times people weren't. It happened a couple times, but people weren't just killed in the middle of it. And I noticed a theme every time it happened, and I'll bring it up later when we talk about another. But any comments on this scene? Anything you remember specifically?
They died together.
At least they let them finish.
That's kind of where I was going. You kind of got it. Okay, yeah.
You can see the difference between girl and guy perspective right here.
Yeah. It was funny because she was trying to, I guess, warn him a little bit, but I think he was thinking that he was like doing such a great job. He was like, oh yeah, oh man, I'm really, yeah.
And if you think about it, I mean, it's kind of double penetration if you think about it.
Yeah. There you go. Who now? Jason might, yeah. Jason could swing both ways.
Any thoughts, Jason?
Like Jason swinging both ways there, guys or girls, he doesn't discriminate. No, he's writing real fast. He's like, let me explain this. I don't care what sex you are, I'm getting in there.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
that was quick. All right, what was the next one?
All right, Friday the 13th, part 7. Sandra goes out for a walk early in the night with her boyfriend Russell, and she goes swimming in the lake. She tries to entice him into joining her, but he refuses. She then goes underwater. Jason Voorhees appears and kills Russell by axing him in the face. Then she bobs back out to the surface, out of the lake, and she sees his dead body and starts to swim. Jason then appears from below her and grabs her from 1 foot to drown her in Camp Crystal Lake.
That was one of the scenes where I was like, I thought she was going to be dragged out of the water and killed. No, but he just drowned her. I mean, nothing too serious there. I mean,
it's a cool looking scene though.
Yeah.
Her like getting dragged down.
Yeah, it was like it kind of felt like Jaws.
Like that.
I like that.
Oh, what was that? All right, and the next one?
Uh,
Friday the 13th, Jason takes Manhattan. There you go.
you want to do this one?
Oh, yeah, no, I got it. If you want, yeah, I'll go for it. Yeah, Jason takes Manhattan. Tamra then returned to her room and took a shower to wash the paint off of her. After finishing, she looked out to her door and saw Jason approaching, and she closes the door, only for Jason to break through. Jason angrily bashed the mirror with his fist, shattering it in shards. Bloody and disoriented, Tamra scampers into the corner, cowering in fear and covering herself with a towel because, I don't want to be in the tits and terror scene. Too late. We already got you in here. Jason then grabs the shard of the mirror and stabs Tamra to death. I remember that scene where I think she was sleeping with an older dude. I remember maybe it was like one of the guys that was one of the assholes that deserved to get killed, and maybe she was having an affair with him or something like that.
Was it on the boat?
It was like I think it was on a boat, I believe so.
She probably was with a seaman.
He was hoping. I was hoping that I wasn't gonna fall for another classic Kevin joke trap.
Oh, hang on. I think Jason's
right.
Jason's
Definitely was a seaman. He was like, his weapon of choice is a dry erase marker. I take more than, raise it up a little bit, most in New York. I take more than most in New York. Is that a sex worker joke? I think so. What's the next one?
All right. Friday the 13th, Jason goes to hell.
Is it Jason Goes to Hell or was it Jason X?
Jason Goes to Hell.
Oh, I don't have the graphic. Let me make sure. You can continue to read it. I'll see if I can find it.
Deborah and Luke have sex in a tent, during which their tent was watched silently by Jason. Deborah and Luke rolled over and she got up to be on top of him and sat up. Ooh, a little bit of hot and steamy action right here. Just as she's having an orgasm, Jason rammed a pole through her, impaling her. He then ripped it out, violently slicing Deborah in half.
I did add this one, but I must not have saved the image, so it's not up there. My bad.
I guess you'll have to use your imaginations, boys.
Oh, I saw it. I refreshed myself on that one. I don't know if did you guys catch it again? Did you see that scene?
I think so. I think I checked.
I'm so mad at myself. That was like one of the best ones.
Players fuck up too.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th struck again.
All right, the next one. What we got?
Jason X. The people on the ship attempt to distract Jason by creating a virtual reality hologram of Crystal Lake featuring two sexy teens offering him beer, pot, and premarital sex, literally in that order. He then kills them in their sleeping bags after they got naked, slamming one bag against the other bag on the ground and then against a tree as they both giggle and mock him.
Yeah, they weren't even there. It couldn't die. Obviously, they weren't real. They were like just saying like stuff like silly stuff like, oh my god, or that like something weird. I can't remember.
My favorite one probably.
Yeah, it was an homage to a callback to one of the best kills. My favorite Jason kill. You said that was one of your favorite kills too, when he put the girl was in a sleeping bag and banged her against the tree. I think was I in the theater when I saw that, or I can't remember, but when I saw it, I was instantly my favorite kill. Yeah, you remember the sleeping bag against the tree?
A little bit.
But more from Jason X?
A little bit more from Jason X, but as I said, like I watched a lot of horror movies in my time, and I think Jason might have some thoughts on that sequence, actually.
That scene was brutal.
That scene.
Yeah, oh yeah. A fun slam. Said I called it a fun slam. All right. And excuse me, burping. The last one, Friday the 13th, the reboot that came out in 2009. Miss Chelsea goes topless motorboat skiing, realizing her boyfriend was shot by an arrow to the eye, I believe. She hides under the pier and is stabbed in the top of the head by a machete, pulled tits up above the water as Jason attempts to retrieve his weapon from a dead Chelsea. I mean, that was an epic little moment right there. I mean, as trying to pull the machete back up And we just got to watching this a few minutes ago before the show started to get that refresher of the scene. It kind of shocked you when you saw it.
Because it's a good kill, and then it's like, also, more boobs.
Yeah.
You just get to see them
You
one
think
last time.
you think she's safe, but then no, and then they'll be like, "Oh man, she lives," and be like, "Oh, she dies," and look, they're floaters above water.
Those almost rivaled the first set.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'll put those in second place. But I like the behind the scenes story that originally the story was that she was just gonna die from exhaustion, just knowing that she had to stay out of the can't go back to the shore.
Oh my gosh.
She
A little bit higher. Oh my gosh. So this is a very, very accurate drawing.
Of that. Bam, there you go.
He's
Man.
definitely got potential as an artist.
Yeah, I mean, Jason's got all kinds of skills. The weapon of choice, the dry erase marker.
You could say he slays at art.
Oh my goodness. The puns
Uh-oh.
today
Wait.
are killing me.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go back. There he is. Oh, you said, I didn't forget the machete. There we go. You said, wait, you said he could have, you could say he slays at art. Hold on.
Yeah, he slays at art.
There you go. Yeah, I'll give you that. There you go. You got the boom,
I always do puns.
obviously.
I know it is.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right. I think that was, okay, but rank, which one? Which one was your favorite out of the ones mentioned? Or is it still going to be the one that the honorable mention one?
I take it back. I think the machete to the head under this one right here on the screen.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
That's your favorite one?
Yeah.
If you want to rank them, that'd
The
be
kill
your
was
number
good,
one.
The boobs were good. We got an extra surprise tits in the end.
Yeah.
That one was pretty iconic.
Yeah, in the theme of tits and terror. Yeah, that fits. What about you? What would be your favorite out of the six that was mentioned?
I'll probably have to go with let's see, the New Beginning one with Deborah Sue. I mean,
The first one?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, shears to the eyes, man. It's kind of hard
you get to see her relaxing a little bit. Obviously,
Yeah.
you get the fan service. You get to enjoy that a little bit before her life gets cut short with the shears.
Yeah, she was taking in the sights. She was looking like she was having a great day, and then all of a sudden she couldn't see anything anymore. Oh, what's that? What we got, Jason? Jason versus Freddie Aboob's first kill. She didn't die in that scene though. That was
the boyfriend. And
the boyfriend got folded in half.
Well, first he got stabbed a whole bunch, and then
the girl that he was having sex with died.
Oh, Jason's dreams. There was a girl where she was, hey, I remember the scene exactly. It's the one where he's dreaming and the girl's like, hey, come out. And then she's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then, she gets killed and, she's like, why'd you kill me, Jason? Her eyes are all milky white.
And then she turns into her mother, into his mother, right? Yeah, Freddie was messing with him and stuff, yeah.
That I remember.
He says, yeah, that was the right one. Yeah, he said, don't forget the boobs that are in my dreams. All right. So there was another, every now and then we come up with a cool tits in terror moment. And for the theme of Friday the 13th, there you go. There's our, that was what I thought were the only ones in the whole franchise. But obviously there was a few more. Leave it to Jason himself to be like, hey, don't forget. There's always more tits and terror.
There's another Friday the 13th accident.
There's another Friday the 13th accident. What, coming or
no? Forgetting that segment. That's like another Friday the 13th.
Oh, another yeah. See, there you go. In the theme of simplicity. Yeah, I guess we're gonna just keep making those little hiccups.
I got you.
We'll just call them hiccups.
Jason, I got you for that.
All right. What's the next topic? What are we moving on to the next?
Movie reviews.
Yeah, for Totally Killer.
Movie reviews. Okay, we all saw Totally Killer.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it. It took me 2 days to watch this movie, and everybody's got their masks, and we got right there, right there. I guess I can't see it. I can't put it on. I got my glasses.
The lighting.
They kind of reflect. Yeah. But who wants to go first? That was first let me start with the synopsis of it. So, Totally Killers. On what is it on Paramount?
Amazon Prime.
It's on Amazon Prime. 35 years after the shocking murder of 3 teens, an infamous killer returns on Halloween night to claim a 4th victim. When 17-year-old Jamie comes face to face with the masked maniac, she accidentally time travels back to 1987. Forced to navigate the unfamiliar culture, Jamie teams up with her teenage mother to take down the psycho once and for all. Yeah, I know I don't have it up on the screen because I did not.
It's okay. You can see it on the live. I did not watch it.
Yeah. Oh no, it's all good. I can do this for you if this helps. There you go.
There we go.
That's what I'm reading right there. We got. What do we have here? We have cast. What is it? Kiernan Shipka.
Yeah, Kiernan Shipka.
The whole time I was watching this movie, I was like, where do I know her from? And then it hit Mad Men.
Also Sabrina, the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Oh yeah, the Netflix series, right?
Yeah.
Did you watch that? Both of you?
I didn't watch it yet, but once I saw, I was watching different shows on Netflix, and I saw this promo for it. I'm like, oh yeah, I just watched her in that movie. Oh, cool.
She wasn't that. I remember from Mad Men. But what were our thoughts? Who wants to go first? What were your thoughts about this one?
Ladies first.
I really enjoyed it, and a lot of times I don't enjoy comedy or horror comedies, even though it wasn't really horror. But
you don't like jokes with your murder?
I don't. I like my murders to be murderous, sometimes psychological, not usually comical. But I really enjoyed this movie. I liked it a lot, and I love a whodunit. I think I've said that on here before. So the whodunit aspect to it, trying to figure out who the killer was, it was a really fun watch. I was surprised.
Yeah. Well, hold on a second. We got Jason. Totally loved it. Totally watched it.
Go 80s.
Go 80s. Yeah. I mean, you're the king of the 80s, dude. That was your decade. I was surprised at how good it was. Mm-hmm. I was expecting it, being an Amazon original, thinking that it was going to be a little cheesy or something like that, because that's going directly to streaming is the equivalent of direct to DVD today, in my opinion. So for the most part, but the when they did things like the calling out the culture differences from the people, how we think in the 2000s.
I love that.
The character Jamie trying to get the 80s kids woke was funny as hell. I kept screaming they're not going to listen to that. They do not care that she's smoking in front of her kids in a locked, sealed station wagon. Yeah, she doesn't. They're probably not wearing seatbelts, man. Like they'll be fine. Those kids are going to be fine, right? That's what everybody was thinking. All that was on deaf ears, and I thought that was hilarious, and I didn't expect it. I was like, okay, yeah, I guess somebody from today would try to. Or
the guy with the really misogynistic shirt, and she was like, "Your shirt's totally inappropriate."
Yeah.
And his girlfriend was like, "I like it, babe."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that part. I almost forgot to say that.
I like that.
What about you? What was one of your favorite moments on that?
There was a lot of favorite moments. I think one of the favorite moments I liked the most is just her trying to get, once the first person was killed and everything, and she's trying to get everyone, in order, and the mom seems to be on board. Then she kind of gets distracted from her hormones, and drinking beer and everything. And it's just there's a killer on the loose. You're not listening to this person who's trying to help you, and it's just like, oh my God, lady, you're gonna get someone else killed. But definitely, I definitely enjoyed the time travel aspect of it. A lot of the comedy reminded me of movies like Freaky and Happy Death Day to You, just in terms of how they kind of go with the serial killer kind of motif, but kind of add a little bit of a nuance with it. But it definitely reminded me of Back to the Future, because when Back to the Future happened, it went from the 80s to the 50s, so now we're like the 2020s all the way to the 80s. So it's like, holy crap. But definitely saying all that stuff, I'd be like, oh my God, that is not appropriate nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the best part of it. I would have to say the time travel, the formula used to time travel, I was hoping that it wouldn't be scientific. I was hoping that it would be mystical. I didn't want it to be scientific. Because I was like, I don't know why.
Do you think it worked?
I didn't. I mean, it worked in the story because everything that was going down. It was funny. Like when I watched that, and then I saw the latest episode of Loki. It was exactly what was happening in Loki. How and like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. How. When something, you change something in the past and then it instantly affects the future, and Loki, like I always say, same thing was happening in Loki. they changed something in like everything that was happening in the past and the present where it's happening at the same time technically. So when the second they changed something, somebody instantly would recall it and remember. It was like that didn't happen before,
Wait
and then
a minute, that's
until
not
it was changed.
Wait a minute, that's not right.
Yeah, exactly. I love that aspect of it. But when it, I don't know. I didn't like I was hoping that it would be mystical, but I mean the fact that it was scientific, it made sense and it fit. But I just thought that I was just tired of.
Jason has a comment.
We got here.
Yeah, here we go.
I like the casting, the music, the kills, the comedy, Scream plus Back to the Future. That's what it reminded you of.
Yeah.
Scream plus Back to the Future. There was a Scream reference in the movie. There was a lot of movie references.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, because they're like, wait, what if it's like two killers, like in Scream? You're like, wait, what?
Yeah. I mean, not to get too. I mean, when did this come out? This was like what, a couple weeks ago.
I think it came out on the 12th of October. I think.
It won't be too many spoilers. All right, what's up, Jason? You got another message. But I think that what we got?
Last week.
It came out last week. Okay, so okay. I guess I won't get into too many
6th,
spoilers.
I think it was October 6th or 7th.
I think a lot of stuff dropped on the 6th this month.
Yeah, I won't get into too many spoilers, but I thought that the mystery of who the killer was and the twist, I thought that had me on my toes. I didn't expect it to be that. I was hoping, I was thinking it was going to be one of the people that. That was in the main group,
Jason,
like one of the obvious people. What was that?
He erased it.
Oh, what did it say?
He said he saw it on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. He went to advanced screening.
Oh, yeah, that's where we got these cool little masks things from.
There you go. That's where the mask came from.
I got you, Jason. I got you.
From Blumhouse. Oh yeah, Blumhouse. That's probably why it was so good. They're all this stuff mostly for the most part. I've liked most of Blumhouse's stuff, but anything else that stands out to you? Okay, here's what I loved about it. I love the fact that her mom was totally different in the 80s than she was for how she remembered. And she was totally shocked.
Yes.
Like the Mean Girl shit was just hilarious.
Right, because her mom in like present day is like the nicest lady and everyone loves her. And then when she goes back in time, her mom is a huge cunt.
Yeah. I didn't expect that.
The funniest part to me was in the very beginning when
the dodgeball scene?
When the girl was kind of like back talking her mom. And she was like, I would have never spoke to my mom this way when I was your age. Yeah. And then when she goes back in time, she's like, Mom, get the fuck out of here and shut the door.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you talk to your mom even worse.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, exactly. Those kind of call outs. Also the killer. I was surprised about the killer. Those kill scenes. I don't know what you were saying that you were worried about when it's a comedy horror that it gets a little like cheesy. Yeah. But I was feeling it's going to be the same way, but I was really impressed on how they stuck to those horror formulas, those elements of slasher rules and stuff. They really stuck the landing on a lot of that stuff.
From Laurie to Tara, real quick.
Pretty much, yeah.
Laurie
Strode to Tara Reid, I think.
Tara Reid. Oh, okay.
At least I think that's what you're Tara like.
Tara from Scream. Jenna Ortega in Scream.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That was like the what the movie reminded you of, those kills and stuff like that. Yeah, the killer was formidable. I mean, I could see this not even being a comedy, like a straight up legit slasher. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's how good that they did a good job with his abilities and his almost invincibleness, or that's a word.
Like you could get a couple of licks on the guy, but still he would.
And it's explained why he was so good later, but
no, like I still enjoyed it. Like I definitely was like, come on, let me see who this freaking guy is. You know?
Yeah. The mystery behind it was one of the best parts of it. That kept me on my toes.
Little twists and turns in there that you don't expect.
Yeah. And it just kept on happening. The time travel element of it, the Back to the Future element of it was fun. I love the fact that they referenced. The movie made me question who the killer was throughout the whole thing. Every time I thought I had it figured out, I knew I had it figured out, and then I still didn't have it. And then when I figured it out, I still was wrong. That was fun. It was a lot of good twists in it. I think they did a real good job in it. The campiness, the call outs, my wife Joy loved the music. Every time the music was playing, and she was out there grooving and dancing, I was like, yeah. The music, the kills, the comedy was good.
Did you ever ride the Gravitron when y'all were younger?
I've done it once, and I one that like when it went fast enough, it would slide up.
The little back part would just kind of
they would slide.
The cool thing to do when I was a kid was get on the Gravitron but lay this way.
Yeah, I saw people doing that.
I think someone did that once, but I can't remember if I rode that ride at all, but a part of me thinks I did. Yeah. But then again, my memory's crap right now.
I rode it a lot when I was a kid.
That's what she said.
Oh my God.
Let the music play.
Let the music play. That's the song?
I gotta feel like somebody's watching me.
That would have been a good one to have in there. Yeah. But that Gravitron scene, I mean, even in that moment, like
it was well filmed.
Like the way the way it was shot and edited and cut that sideways.
Especially with him walking on.
Forcing yourself to stand. I mean, like the dude was tough. Yeah. I kept thinking, I'm like, dude, this guy might be stronger than Jason. Jeez.
Especially with the cushioning of the, especially the cushions, because those aren't easy to stand on. Because you're just like, okay, please don't let me fall. Please don't let me fall. Please don't let me fall.
It reminded. I was trying to trigger him on that one. Yeah. Yeah. Now you got some competition, buddy. You're old school. Totally Killer is the new Jason. No. I mean, what are those memes? I say I'm gonna tell my kid that this was Jason Voorhees or something like that. Those old jokes that are on TikTok.
Oh my God, we should make that a meme.
I should make that a meme. All right, guys, let us know what you think about Totally Killers. I thought it was great. Let me go back to the cast again. Was it Olivia Holt? What else was she in as a teen?
She was in Cruel Summer.
Cruel Summer, yeah. Joy brought that up. That we seen her in Cruel Summer. Julie Bowen, obviously from Modern Family. I love
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison, yeah. Is it Lachlan?
Lachlan Monroe. He was in actually Scary Movie, but he was also in a couple other projects as well.
Yeah, Scary. Yeah, that's right. He was in Scary Movie. Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Hey man, you would make fun of a guy with a disability, huh? A small dick's nothing to laugh at, man.
What was that other joke? When they made fun of I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's like
that's my girlfriend. Yeah, it's my girlfriend too.
Oh God. What was the other line? He said, "It's a shoe. Where's the foot?" Like, wasn't that him? Yeah, where's the foot?
Hang on.
Should I? What's it say? Totally watched it?
It's totally worth a watch.
It's totally worth a watch. Okay. It is. Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely recommend it. It's if we can give
you could say it's totally worth it.
Let me get it right here. Here we go.
Because the movie's called Totally Killer. It's like it's totally worth it.
I don't like that.
All right, let's give our for me rating. What do you think, Kevin? What on the for me an A, B, C, D, E, F, G? What grade would you give it?
I'd probably give it like a B minus. It was enjoyable. Like it's a good, simple, fun movie. So you're not going to be disappointed about it.
Maybe we'll get a grade from Jason too. But no, go ahead.
Oh, hang on. B plus.
You get a B plus from Jason. All right, B plus. You said B minus.
B minus. It was enjoyable, but obviously there's a little bit more room for improvement.
Yeah. Tyler, what would you give it?
It's an A for me.
An A.
Yeah.
A solid A. Yeah. That's That's the first A you've given on the show.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a real horror movie.
All right.
For me.
All right.
And I didn't say it this time.
All right. I would give it like a B minus. The whole thing, I loved everything about it. The music, the campiness of it, the kills. He did the killer. It was a great mystery, great whodunit. The jokes landed. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of even though I know this was the theme of the movie, the time travel thing aspect of it. I'm just tired of the. I just would have rather it have been a mystical thing instead of another. Scientific theme with it, but I mean either one worked. The final girl, the
Final Girls. That's what he likes about it, I think.
You mean the one who lived?
Final Girls movie.
You want to make a movie called?
No. There's a movie called Final Girls where people get transported into a slasher film.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And okay.
And one of the people that one of the final girls in the movie is actually the mother of the final girl in real life, and they try to save the mother and whatnot or something.
Yeah. Okay, so it's almost a similar little plot.
It's definitely a meta movie.
Yeah, it is. And this one, yeah, I would say this one was meta too.
It had some meta moments, but
yeah.
it definitely reminded me a lot of Happy Death Day to You for sure, and Freaky.
I loved Happy Death Day Part 1, and
Happy
Death Day to You didn't do what I was hoping it was going to do.
It
was still kind of funny though.
I enjoyed Happy Death Day to You. Apparently, there's a third one in the works, but I think the director right now has just been hired to do Scream 7.
Ooh. Okay.
Which kind of bums me. Like, I like the director, but I was hoping the directors from Scream 5 and 6 would continue on, because I really liked the way they did those movies.
Okay. I think yeah, you're right. I think I read that on Deadline. You're right. Yeah. Happy Death Day 3 would be awesome. I hope they do it. All right. Let us know what you guys thought about Total Killers. Did we talk you into seeing it? Did you like it? If you already saw it, let us know your thoughts below, and let's move on. What is the next movie we're going to review?
Pet Sematary Bloodlines.
I was watching it like right before you guys showed up. I barely, I'm be honest with you, I didn't even finish. I'm like, I got 5 minutes, like 10 minutes left to watch it.
Me too.
You too?
When I get home, I got like 10, 15 minutes left. At my
Yeah.
place.
I watched it
Last night, right?
I watched it literally 2 or 3 hours ago. So it was okay. It was all right. It's just like, I mean,
I don't think he's gonna say it. I mean,
For me,
damn it, I was so close to. It's like
I knew you were about to say it, so
I felt like it was like 1 week from retirement, and I messed up. It was okay movie. Like it's very short. I think that's one of the plus sides of it. So, but obviously, some dumb person buries an actual person in the pet cemetery, and all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
And they kind of discover how this pet cemetery came to be. You kind of learn a little bit more of its history. But
that was the things that I enjoyed about it. Then let me go into the synopsis real quick. In 1969, a young Judd Crandall dreams of leaving his hometown in Ludlow, Maine behind, but soon discovers the sinister secret buried within. Judd is forced to confront a dark family history that will forever keep him connected to Ludlow. I'm gonna be honest with you. The whole time I was watching this movie, I thought it was set in present time. I didn't know this was 1969 until I started looking at like certain things. I was like, "That's an old car. That's an old ass looking hospital."
why is she wearing those clothes?
Yeah, I was never paying attention to the clothes and stuff
Why
like that.
is everyone smoking?
I just thought it was country as hell.
Why is everyone smoking pot so willy nilly?
Yeah, I mean it's the South. I mean I just thought it was the South. I did not know it was set in 1969 until I read the synopsis when I was setting up the
No
show.
way.
I
Finished the movie?
I was setting up the show. I was trying to watch,
You
and
realized that it was a prequel?
that's what I was about to ask. Is this movie
It's an
directly connected to the original Pet Cemetery or the reboot of Pet Cemetery?
Well, the reboot and the original are
Like almost the same story, but which universe is this one in?
both. It's the origin story of how Pet Sematary came to exist.
I mean,
think
but
it's
the
a-
reboot and the original had two different types of endings and two different.
Yeah, but the Pet Cemetery is constant in both of them, and so this
That's
is how
a
the Pet
tough
Cemetery.
call. I think that's an answer for the director
Which-
of the
which-
movie. I don't like dead pets. No one does, except when they play dead.
Yeah.
What would you? Okay. There's a question. What would you prefer? Would you prefer, Kevin? Would you prefer to be an origin to the reboot or to the original?
Like
Which
for me,
universe?
I would prefer to do it to the actual original film. If I was
The intent?
directing the helm, I would try to make it as much connecting to the original project as much as possible, trying to honor it, trying to film in the same way. Like
But Judd is in both of them.
I was about to ask that. Is one of is that the guy who was saying dead? Is that the teenager? The old man from the original
Yeah.
that said dead is
Yeah, the
better.
neighbor,
Sometimes
yeah.
dead is better.
Uh-huh.
dad is dad. You
Yeah.
gotta leave that behind, Al.
I
Yeah,
love.
so that's him all grown up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of that dead is better scene that we got in there. You should have saw what his dad was about to say. Did you get to that part?
I think so. I was doing my makeup.
That I was like, okay, I was wondering if they were going to do a callback to it, and they did. I kind of like what they did. In the moment, I was like, oh, that was kind of cheesy. But then I thought about it after. I was like, okay, you know, that was kind of fun.
I feel like the tagline "sometimes dead is better" is getting really played out.
But they
gotta come up with something else.
I mean,
it's the same person, so it's him when he was a teenager and him when
he's hearing it from his father.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense where he heard it from.
That's like the selling piece for all the marketing every time they release a new Pet Sematary.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes a sequel is better. Sometimes a reboot is better. Sometimes, that's always in the marketing. Yeah, but you're kind of right. I love the fact that they included. I think didn't the reboot do this too? They included more of the Native Americans in it.
I never saw the reboot. In all honesty, I still need to see the original Pet Sematary.
Yeah.
It's on my bucket list of things to do. I'm starting to watch a lot of horror stuff now.
In the original Pet Sematary, they mentioned that Pet Cemetery used to be an old Native American burial ground.
It's always,
and that's why it's cursed like that.
Why is it always an Indian?
Yeah, poltergeist and stuff like that.
It's first, it's like poltergeist. I mean, that was a Spielberg movie. Then there was like the Shining or the Shining, if we are into the Simpsons.
Yeah.
It's always
is it the Shining? Did you want to get sued?
You want to get sued?
Yeah. I like the fact that they included they did more explanation of where it started, why it is the way it is, and things like that. But even then, I thought it was some line that one of the actors did. Let me see if I can find his name. That wasn't Jack. Jack played Tom. No, that's not him. Okay, he's not in this list. But Donna's brother. Oh, what was that? Manny. Yeah, Manny. When he was like, what was that when he tried to climb in the window and he thought it was an intruder? Like, it's
dude,
bad
don't
luck.
shoot me! I'm an Indian.
Yeah, it's bad luck to shoot Indians. I'm like, dude,
it's like that is like so like
Native American person referring to
Native
himself
Americans
as an
don't like
Indian.
guns.
Yeah.
I'm like,
like
no one likes guns.
I was thinking the whole time every time he started spitting those jokes, I was thinking like a Native American dude did not write these jokes. Like that's what it just kept coming up. It was, you want to go there? Okay. She's like, nope, gonna play it safe.
Yep.
Not getting canceled today. The fact that they went with a dog instead of a cat, I thought that worked. I liked the dog. I thought it was better than going with a cat this time. They went with a dog. I think on Pet Cemetery too. I think they had an evil dog, right? Yeah.
Jason says yes.
Yeah, there was. There was a dog. That's the Coveney, right? What do we think about his performance and the grieving father? Honestly, to me, was the best actor in the whole movie. But
you would think his time on the X-Files, he would learn not to do that kind of crap.
Yeah. Oh yeah, mess with the supernatural and it's like exactly.
I mean, the truth is out there. He should know better.
Yeah, he should, exactly. What's her name? Was it Pam Grier?
It looked like Pam Grier.
It's Pam Grier
Oh,
as the mailman.
She looks very different now. Not saying that disrespectfully, but I didn't recognize her at all. I thought it was like
Pam. That was when I started to realize that this was a prequel and set in the past. I started to notice that it wasn't 2022 or 23 when they were coming together in that group meeting, and it seemed like everybody knew about the curse. I'm like, what the hell is this? So if you guys know about this and y'all are trying to keep everybody safe, why don't you destroy that thing a long time ago? That whole, I mean,
why not be there for Duchovny? Just be like, yo, man, we understand, you're dealing with some shit.
Yeah.
But let's take you out for a drink. Let us help you get through this.
I don't think anybody knew his son died. I think when he got the word from the military that his son died, I don't think he told anybody. I think he knew what he was going to do when his son's body was delivered back, and he did it in secret.
That's not
because everybody thought he was alive.
They did, yeah.
They weren't good neighbors.
They thought he just was suffering from PTSD.
Exactly, yeah. And I think he just lied and said, what he said, he straight up lied to one of them and said, he got honorably discharged and he's back now and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I think he got the word from the military and he knew instantly what he was going to do the moment his son's body came back, which was a good twist. I mean, a grieving father, but unlike the other Pet Sematary movies, we saw the death of the loved one that drove the father to, and it's always a father losing a child that drives him to do this.
Men are unhinged.
Yeah. Oh, the women in these movies, they never do crazy stuff. Huh? No.
And if we do, it's justified.
It's all, yeah. Okay. All right. That's and that's why.
I think Pet
That's why you
Sematary
guys
2
always run up the stairs instead of out the front door,
Hey,
or
I
trip
prefer
on your
home.
heels,
But
or.
I think Pet Sematary.
She's like.
You trip, right? And then instead of getting back up, you just continue to crawl.
Your crawl, yeah, like running just now out of the question. He's 30 feet away from me. Yeah, he's 30 feet away from me, but I'm still gonna. I'm gonna just. I'll crawl it out. There we go.
Why didn't she kick him in the balls? I mean, I'm fairly certain even if he's undead, he would still feel that.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes nut shots are better. My mom used
Necronomicon
to bring me back. Yeah.
Necronomicon.
Necromomicon. Necromomicon would be funny.
I think Pet Sematary 2 was actually my favorite one, where the mom died and they brought the mom back, and she was a really hot actress, but also really evil.
Pet Sematary 2? Yeah. The scene. Besides dead, sometimes dead is better. I think Pet Sematary 2 is one of the, if not just as quoted as part 1. I think because the father, the sheriff, when he was killing the rabbits and all that stuff, there was a lot of quotable moments and some crazy scenes in Pet Sematary 2. And wasn't that the actor from Terminator 2?
You're asking the wrong gal.
The boy in Pet Sematary 2. I think that was, what's his name from Terminator Judgment Day.
I know who you're
Was
talking
it? Was it him?
about.
Was he in that? Yeah.
Yeah.
But hold on.
The kitties. The
bunnies, yeah. The sheriff, the one of the fathers in Pet Sematary 2 had a bunch of pet rabbits, and when he got turned into one of those undead creatures, he just killed them all, skinned them, he was barbecuing them, and I was like, oh no, this dude's acting weird. They explained that in this prequel. It's like the
kitties in the cage.
Yeah.
The kittens I don't remember that scene. That's Pet Sematary 2? I don't remember that one.
Jason really feels for all the animals.
What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. I'm 43. I'm old. I'm sorry. It happens. Sometimes.
You want to rate it?
No, I was thinking about a scene from part 2 that I was thinking about something, but that's all right. I lost it. It's all good. And, well, I guess we want to rate it. You want to rate?
Yeah.
What would you give Pet Sematary Bloodline?
C.
It's a C for you?
Yeah.
All right. What about you? What do you give it?
I'd have to give it a C-. It just wasn't. It just didn't hit the spot, But still, I mean, you just watch it for the sake of continuing to watch the story, whether it's adding more on to it or explaining or elaborating more. But probably a C-, D+ at most, or D+ at minimum. I think
the way it started, or the potential behind it, I was thinking halfway through, I said this might land on a B-, and then it just started to fall apart. And I was like, I don't know if I like this one better than the original. I know I don't like it better than the original. I know I don't like it better than Pet Sematary 2. And now the question is, was this better than the reboot? Or the girl walked in to pick up a kitten, and they were all killed. In Pet Sematary 2? Okay. Yeah. I don't remember the scene. But I'm gonna have to go with you guys. I'm gonna give it a C. What you saw? Did you see Pet Sematary Bloodline? Give us your rating of it? We're all C-. We all say C-? We're C. C- is on average. That brings it to a C-. C. Let's be nice and just say C. We'll 2 C- and 2 C's. Is that what is that? Is that
right?
What is that?
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
That was actually a good one.
God.
That gets the boom. Yeah, you got that. Yeah, joke daddy. The joke daddy. All right, so I guess we're somewhere between a C. It had its faults. It had some moments, but some of the he's the pun master. That's what Jason said. He's the pun master.
My neighbor's in the chat.
What is? What's the name?
My neighbor and her daughters watched Pet Sematary last night.
What they think about it?
She said, I'm going to say it in her voice, you don't know his life. I don't know what she's referring to, but Blanca, let us know.
Who's
Blanca's my neighbor.
I'm not, but whose life could she be talking about? What did I was trying to remember what I said.
Specificity would be best.
I'm trying to remember who I was judging.
There's a lot of he's in this room right now, and in the movies.
She could be talking about Jason for all we know.
She could be talking about the killer from Totally Killer.
Cool, yeah, that's good. Well, yeah, we'll circle back around to that when we figure it out. David Duchovny was the best part of the movie, but overall, I don't know. It's just after a while, it started off with potential, then those too many just ding, 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 ding. I was like, yeah, this grade just kept getting lower and lower to me.
It was a time passer for me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It was nice to listen to Alexa makeup.
For me.
Yeah.
God.
But you know what? One of the surprises in this movie was when it seemed like Pam was a goner, and then she just comes back in the scene, in the following scene. I was like, oh shit, she's tough.
Yeah.
I was thinking, one of the first to go. There you go, the black girl. But no, then she just, goddamn dog. That scene.
I killed that freaking dog.
Yeah, her being a badass. I enjoyed that. That was awesome. I thought that was one of the delightful scenes.
Hell of a woman.
All right, let us know what you guys think about Pet Sematary. You're gonna go see it? Did we convince you? We give it a C. C-. Let us know your thoughts below, and let's move on to the next topic we got.
Saw X.
Who saw X?
Me.
Jason and Tyler are the only ones who saw it.
And only one of us can talk.
That's right. There you go. So talk you and Jason. Like Jason, overall, what are your overall thoughts of Saw X? And as he's scribbling, I'll go back to Tyler. What you think? Well, let me. So before I get ahead of myself, Saw X, hopping from a miraculous cure, or hoping for a miraculous cure, John Kramer travels to Mexico for a risky and experimental medical procedure, only to discover the entire operation is a scam to defraud the most vulnerable. Armed with a newfound purpose, the infamous serial killer uses deranged and ingenious traps to turn the tables on the con artists. And you said you saw it in the theaters or at a screening?
I missed the screening. I saw it in theaters. I enjoyed it. I think Kevin said it good. Once you've seen one Saw, you've seen them all. But I like Saw, so I like to keep watching them. So, I mean, it goes on with, I know Jason loves these two justified kills. So they're horrible, torturous scenes, but they're happening to bad people. So we love to see it. There was twists, there was turns, there was unexpected, plot twists. It was a good watch, and by the end of it, I was smiling and happy, and it was, it was a Saw movie. If you like torture, and you like bad things happening to bad people, you'll enjoy it.
What about when bad things happen to people that deserve it? Yeah, that is the theme of Saw. Good justified kills only felt bad for two. Only felt bad for two. Jason, you feel bad for people? I didn't know that.
There was a couple. But, you got to tug at your heartstrings a little bit, too.
Yeah.
It can't all be, feel-good kills. Some of them have to hurt.
Yeah, that's true. Some of those kills in the other Saw movies were to motivate people to get out of whatever rut he felt they were in. He was trying to help. But
some of them maybe didn't deserve it in the other movies, but in this one, most of them deserved it. Some of them not. Well, just watch it.
Jigsaw would put people in traps like, you didn't fill out your college applications in time. You are showing signs of laziness.
You didn't tip your waitress the 5%.
Yeah, exactly. Now there is a spinning saw hovering above your forehead.
You didn't go out to vote. Because of you, the whole election is in chaos.
Yeah, exactly.
The only way you can do it is by putting your hand in this Chinese finger trap and see if you can get it out of there. You're known for being misogynistic and a total dick in the gym. You must free your penis from this death lock before it gets ripped off by these walruses or whatever. It's always some crazy ass trap that's gonna mess with some dudes. I want to see a Karen get put in one of these traps. That would be a good one. You agree with that one? Yeah, a couple of Karen kills. Those assholes in the gym that are trying to that think that the gym is their own personal photo shoot, stuff like that. I want to see obnoxious TikTokers who always say it's just a prank. I want one of those guys to get jigsawed.
They were like, you spend your life pranking people on TikTok. Now the prank is on you.
And you'll be.
Oh my God! You're a director. Can we do this? Can we make it happen?
We actually have a directing thing.
I don't see why not. Like I know, like I always like probably the worst thing I hate about people is the crappy drivers, especially the ones that think they're all like in the Fast and Furious movies. I'm like, you're not Vin Diesel, but if you want to be Paul Walker, go right ahead.
Yeah. Oh, that's dark. Dark.
Or is it Friday the 13th dark?
Oh, let me turn the horror music back on for that one.
Or is it Friday the 13th dark? It's supposed to be Friday the 13th because it's Friday the 13th day.
Every joke.
Friday the 13th dark.
You have to explain the joke.
Well, in his defense, I am blonde.
Oh, okay. Well, people say if you have to explain the joke, it wasn't funny.
No, but I'd be down to do that. Like, I know I want to make fun of a lot of people, especially what we were talking about earlier. Especially like if you meet a celebrity and there's like you're waiting in line and there's like that one person in front of you that's next and they go forever. They talk to them like they're the freaking therapist, or they're like, let's see, this one. No, I don't want this one for
Look
your
at these
photo.
pictures of my dog.
Be like, oh yeah, I like you in that movie, Gone with the Wind. I was like, I wasn't born then.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, yeah, this is like, make up your freaking mind and just.
Somebody's been thinking about this a little too much.
That one was
Very specific. Like, make up your freaking mind, Natalie. Like, let's say somebody's name or something like that.
You know who you are.
You know who you are.
Karen.
Yeah. Let's move on to before we end the show. We got a couple of surprises. Let's see. Was there anybody in the chat? I don't know. Are you watching the chat? Did anybody participate in the giveaway idea we had, or maybe we'll do that later?
I think. Yeah. Let's see who we got.
Nobody.
We have Michael William Birchfield said hello, friends of chat.
Hey, Michael, how you doing? Yeah, I don't have the chats up this time, but I know Michael. I think he's one of our subscribers. What's going on, Michael?
You know her, you love her. It's Issa. She says hi.
Issa said, did she say hi or did she say?
I don't like that.
She's gonna say that now.
Right.
Sean talking through the medias. It's a great shirt. Whose shirt?
Mine. This is our one of our original when it was talking through the movies.
Oh,
That's what T3M stood for. This is the first logo of the channel of the T3 Media Studio.
I like that.
There you go.
Oh
there you
my
go.
God.
You said it.
I
There
like
you go.
that.
It's a very health related logo.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Announce.
I am going to.
We have an announcement going on before we.
And then there's messages from Blanca, and then Michael William Birchfield said Edward Furlong.
Oh yeah, for the Pet Sematary 2 actor, the one from Terminator. That's his name. Yeah.
Edward Furlong. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for helping us out with that.
Good thing once he said that, I'm like, oh okay.
Instant ding 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 ding. We're like
two and two together.
There you go. Or if you're a Spice Girls fan, when two become one. Because tonight. No, not a Spice Girls fan. No.
We need the crickets cue for that one, man.
Oh man, all I got is this.
Daddy.
It seems more positive than negative.
So there was an event that was coming up that you want to mention.
Yes.
Okay, look, the floor is yours. Let's talk about it before we head out.
We have a very special announcement.
Mm-hmm.
December 9th and 10th at Misfit Toys, a very special guest, the wonderful, beautiful, amazing, talented, awesome Felissa Rose will be in the house. You probably know her from Sleepaway Camp. She was Angela in Sleepaway Camp. If you've ever met her before at a con, then you know she is a ton of fun. She has the best personality. Her vibes are immaculate. Anytime she's anywhere, it's turned up. Literally at like the last horror con a couple months ago, she hosted the whole after party because she is just such a good time. So she's going to be there those 2 days doing signings. There's going to be giveaways, raffles, things like that. Jason over here, aka, spoiler alert, this is Jesus. He painted a mural for her on the window, and he absolutely killed it. And
Ha cha 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 cha.
did I get the? No. Okay.
No.
All right. But yeah, so she'll be there, and it's going to be a really good event, and you can come spend time with her.
Tyler, look under your chair.
Stop. Oh my fucking god. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's like a big ass Hershey bar under there.
Down?
That's
I'm
what.
gonna cry.
like I'm gonna cry after hearing I'm gonna cry after can I pull it down is not what.
Let's show the audience what you
What
want.
do we got here? All right, since Jason Voorhees is now Oprah,
Let's see what we got.
here we go.
I have a VHS sleepaway camp. I have wanted this for so long, and oh my god, I cannot believe I own this. Thank you so fucking much.
And it's original
These
packaging.
are really, really hard to find, really hard to come across.
That gets a.
I like that.
I love that. Oh my god, thank you.
Okay, what is that?
You're
so welcome.
Aw.
See, Jason doesn't always hands out machetes. Sometimes he hands out hugs. Sometimes he hands out
This is
love.
So beautiful.
He may not have a lot of brain power, but he does have a lot of heart.
Yeah.
Miracle.
Yeah, this is a Friday the 13th. It's a Friday the 13th miracle.
Lucky day.
Wow, there
Oh
you
my
go.
god, this is in amazing condition too. Like really good condition.
Get her to sign that and leave it in its original packaging.
Oh yeah. Yes, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Thank you.
That's a new sound.
My
clip
favorite
that.
final girl.
Me? Aw, thank
But
you.
oh, that's what it said. We put up again.
Aw.
There we go. My favorite final girl.
Aww.
And and the church goes. Let me see. I was looking to see if I could find another sound that was fitting, but I don't think I have
We
one.
should just record some and just get like a couple of views.
my God!
That sounded like Kenan Thompson for a second.
But did we mention everything we needed to for the upcoming festival, Sleepaway Camp?
Oh,
we
there's
plugged?
also a special guest with the guy that played Officer Doofy,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
David Sheridan.
From
There's a
Scary
rumor-
Movie, yeah.
There's a rumor that he will probably be there as well.
Oh man, that would be fun. When is this happening?
December 9th and 10th.
Awesome.
All in Houston, Texas at Misfit Toys.
Man, I'm gonna have to go to that. I'm gonna have to go check that one out. Me and Sean, who's in the live chat, is always quoting Doofy.
Special Officer Doofy reporting for duty.
Yeah,
I actually met him a couple of times. Like I met him at Bell County last year. It was like, oh my God, that's Doofy. And Misha's like, no, that's not Doofy. I'm like, that's Doofy. And I'm like, she's like, oh shit, that's Doofy. God damn. And he was wearing the exact costume at the actual Bell County Comic Con. And I'm just like, I got to get a video of him signing autographs and that. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, would it be funny will he bring the vacuum cleaner?
I think he did have the vacuum cleaner, actually. I told you not to get everyone vacuum in my room.
But I'm cleaning my room. He was like, no, okay, one more time. Oh man, that after credit scene or whatever.
Hey Andy, smell my fingers.
Yeah.
What is that?
My ass. Yeah, that's what me and Sean are always quoting whenever when we play Call of Duty when we win the round. Like, what's that smell? My ass. One of the best parts, man. I love.
I gotta watch that movie.
Now I'm gonna have to watch it again. You
one-
still crying over there? You good over there? You have the emotions set
I'm
down?
still in shock. 'cause
Yeah,
we-
Friday the
I can't
13th
believe I
moment.
own this.
I just remember that one scene, not Doofy related, but it's like, where like the reporter's like, they're leaving two teens dead, and this one guy's like, no, he's like, that's it, 3 teens dead.
Yeah. Oh, the reporter.
Oh,
yeah.
and don't forget
2 teens dead.
and
3 teens dead.
Don't forget the black reporters.
Oh yeah, we getting the fuck out of here. Yeah. Oh yeah, white people. Yeah, white people getting killed. We getting the fuck out of here. Yeah, I remember that.
Report live on Black TV. White folks dead. We get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Let's roll, goddammit.
Let's go. Yeah, and they lived. and they lived.
Probably the smartest characters in that movie.
What was the black kid in one of the Friday the 13th movies in the red jumpsuit? And the girl was screaming, and while she was screaming, he just booked it. He just took off running, and she looked back like, what the fuck? That boy was gone. You remember the scene, right?
I just remember this other scene where, like, it's not horror related, but it's like a Medea film I was watching earlier, where she's
Very
like,
scary Medea.
She's like, she needs to go to the bathroom. She opens his door, and there's a bunch of KKK members, and she just jumps out of the building and just starts running, and everything. And it just made me laugh. It's always fun.
Who is that kid? Yeah, that kid. I was trying to.
Why does he look so angry?
Oh, that was when he was about to kill Jason. I can't get a bigger picture of him, but that was. I think he was driving a tractor or something to run him over or something like that. But there was a scene where him and his friend were just standing face to face with Jason, and while she was petrified, screaming, he was. She was already halfway across town. Didn't even wait for her friend. Every black person watching that was like, yep, that's exactly what happened. I don't have to outrun the monster. I just have to outrun.
It reminds me of this time when I was in this
That's the rule.
when I was on a date at a haunted house.
And you ran and you left.
No.
And you left her.
Yeah.
I love that.
So anyway,
Wait,
we go to this haunted house, and we're walking in, and we're exploring the area, and this guy with the chainsaw just comes out and is like, and she just bolts.
Oh, she was the one who bolted.
And the guy's like, "Did you just leave?" And I'm like, "Yeah, pretty much." He's like, "Yeah, you should go now."
It's true.
And I'm like, "Thanks, man." I just walked. Just normally, she just bolted the hell out.
Hey,
of
man,
there.
true. Hey, I gotta respect that survival instinct, man. I love that. My heart would have grown 3 sizes that day. Hey, I respect the.
I like the fact that it's the killer with the chainsaw is like, "Did you just bolt?"
Dude, he's like all sympathetic. I'm sorry, dude. But I'm gonna have to kill you now.
He's like, "Dude, you gotta pass, man. Your lady left you, man. You gotta get going."
A day I never would have. You said that's a good first date for you. You think that's a good idea for a date?
Yeah.
You would go to a haunted house for you. For you.
I mean, the girl that loves sleepaway camp and
Yeah.
everything, and has now a mint. Well, I wouldn't say mint condition, but a laminated
Damn near mint condition.
copy of Sleepaway Camp, and you can meet the Scream Queen Felissa Rose at Misfit Toys. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
There you go.
That was ugly.
Don't worry.
A haunted house date or anything horror related would be a great date for myself.
Right.
But don't just take any girl to a haunted house.
Yeah. I mean, I just imagine. I just imagine them two like walking and talking like a real horror movie scene where they're getting to know each other. I had a real good time at the Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, me too, man. Oh well, let's go back to my place and let's Netflix and chill. And all of a sudden you hear the bushes rattling in the side and all that stuff. What was that?
God, what is that?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is in the bushes. You should go investigate and check it out.
And then the camera cuts back to him. I'm already gone. I'm like. I was already gone. But
We're so through.
Yeah. If I fucking survive this,
Right.
no more blowies. But
Oh my god.
Oh, hang on. I think he's got something written on the board.
what we got? Something new?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, that's from last time. Oh, that's for the end. Oh, okay. My bad. All right. Yeah. Oh, he's telling us. He's giving us a hint to wrap it up.
Yeah.
We should really get the wrap it up box.
That's I used to have like a little thing that would remind me, but not to go long. We've been going like a little over an hour, so that's a normal time. We spent through it pretty good, other than versus other days. Mm-hmm. Anything else besides the topics? Anything that's coming up or? We want to remind let's just call it. Let's wrap it up. Where can people find you online if they want to reach out to you, Kevin, the director?
If you want to find me, just look up Kevin the Director on all my social media platforms. On Twitter, though, it's Kevin the Direct and R because not enough characters. And if you want to do something amazing for me, next week, which is my birthday, a week from now, I will be having an Amazon wish list on my Instagram profile. So if you want to get me a little something, then that'd be amazing. So thank you very much.
Daddy.
All right. Daddy. And Tyler Cossey, if people want to reach out to you. I got Joy's name under there. My bad. This whole time. Well, when we were on this screen, maybe. I think that was,
Dun.
Let's see if I can
Another
fix
Friday
that.
the 13th strikes again.
There it is. Fixed. There we go. If people want to reach out.
30 seconds to spare. In the
Yeah, everybody's like reaching out to. I loved you. I love the fact. I'm glad that you got your VHS cassette tape. And Joyce be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Who are you, anonymous stranger?" But if people want to cyber stalk you, what can they do?
At Tie or Die.
At Tie or Die or Tie or Die _ if it's
Tie or Die _
on Instagram. See, I remembered before you did.
Yeah.
And also, thank you our special guest coming in via satellite all the way from Camp Crystal Lake. We can find Jason at the
coolest_guy _cosplay jag.
Thanks for watching. Shout out to Itsy and Misfits Toys. There we go. Whoop, whoop. Jason for the win, man. All the way from Camp Crystal Lake. Wait, is that a body hanging behind him in this scene? Is that something hanging from a tree right there?
Oh
It's
my
like,
god, it kind of looks like a body hanging up.
No, he's covering it now. It's like, what?
it's
Nothing? He's like, nothing to see here.
it's one of the
He covered it
leftovers.
perfectly.
It's one of the leftovers from those little girls in the sleeping bags being like, we love pot
Yeah.
and beer and premarital sex.
Yeah, that looks like one of the premarital sex girls. Yeah.
I know how he thinks.
Jason got high on his own supply over there. All right.
Uh-huh.
And guys, if you want to reach out to me, as always, you can find me at Chris W. Fagan on all the socials or at T3 Media Studios as usual. Thanks for joining us on Friday the 13th for this special horror movie edition, horror themed edition of The Rundown After Dark. And till next time, guys, have a good one. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, like, and comment your thoughts on this topic or any topics that you think that we should talk about in upcoming videos. Also, you can follow us at T3 Medias on Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and we also have a T3 Media Studios podcast where we post our movie reviews and episodes of The Rundown. Till next time, guys.